Wilting at the bottom, let me down. And let your memory come around. All the one true friend thought I found. Well, tonight the bottle let me down. Hello there, ladies and germs. Welcome back to Welding Wire's Old Iron. In this episode, we had some YouTube stars stop by, and we're going on a few adventures, make a few repairs, tear some stuff up, you know, the general thing around here. Anyway, if you're new here, well, maybe just consider go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. Hey, let's get into it, see what happens around here. Well, fellas, we got a couple of special guests in the old rat hole today. Driving the big purple bird, big purple bird. They flew out here and they're going to drive it home. Do I need to pull up just a tad more? Maybe to get out. If you can leave it in neutral, you can shove it around a little bit. There you go. Why, look, it's Mr. Mrhevyshevy.
That's right.
And the young man. There they are. There you go.
That's a beauty.
All right. I'm glad he's happy with it.
Look at it.
I did a little work on the AC today. I do believe my pants are on fire. Looks like my chair's on fire. I believe my table's on fire. Oops! Hey, welcome to Rat Rodding. My name's Welding Wire, and don't ever do what we do here on this channel. Look at all them hoses, man.
Yeah.
Different colors.
Enough to baffle a fella.
I tell you. I told Mr. Mrhevyshevy I don't know anything about air conditioning. I didn't have that newfangled highfalutin stuff when I was young, and he said he didn't know anything about it either, but he got tired of getting hot, so he had to learn about it.
That's right.
Had to figure it out.
Necessity is the best.
Yeah. Necessity is the mother of archy-rigging.
That's right.
Support your local hack, folks. Go to Mrhevyshevy.com.
That's right.
where you can order t-shirts and hoodies and hats and all kinds of good stuff.
This makes you successful with the ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, go to Mrhevyshevy.com and order something for your girlfriend or your wife or both. Well, we got the burb in here. We're going to pick it up on the rack and take a look underneath and maybe give it a little bit of grease here and there. And Mr. Mrhevyshevy just charged the AC system, and we took it for a drive and had to keep turning it down because I didn't bring my coat with me, and I was about to freeze to death. So good thing young man had his long sleeve hoodie.
That's right. Stay warm.
I wish I had one, boy, a black one, so I can keep warm.
Well, you know, you can get them from Mrhevyshevy.com.
There you go, Go to Mrhevyshevy.com.
My boy?
That's right. All right. Good thinking. We got a floppy mud flap back here, so Mr. Mrhevyshevy is going to remedy that. And I want y'all to look at this. Now, I had a clean workbench before Mr. Mrhevyshevy got here. Now look at it. Look at that. Oh. figured if I was going to have a pond, I needed some frogs croaking, you know, at night.
Yeah.
So I had to ordered some tadpoles online.
Oh yeah.
Imported them. So I got some frogs. And they're not very big, but they sound at night. They sound like they weigh 500 pounds. You know, chugga-rum.
I got a rain barrel behind the house, and the tadpoles always wind up in it, no matter what.
Oh, I see the fish.
Do you? I thought you might. Hard to see this time of day with the light on the water. Where do you see him at?
Right out there.
Huh. You got better eyes than I do.
Towards the green stuff.
Towards the slime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live off of that stuff. You know, the algae and stuff. I guess. I never do feed them.
Battery's going dead.
What happened?
My battery's going dead.
Oh no! You got a spare on you?
I mean, I thought of it briefly and didn't do it.
I did yesterday.
Battery didn't go dead. It backs up all right. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna fall off anytime. But it ain't done it.
No. Been waiting 25 years for it to fall off.
Yeah, I think you could.
I don't know, Dad. I think this is what we should take cross country.
Where would you sleep?
Let's don't get crazy.
Oh, that's hot. Still hot now.
We're documenting it all.
All right. We bug gasket. Do a radiator hose. Don't get burnt.
We're all right so far.
Yeah, see, it's real reliable too.
Battery slid forward, knocked the plug out of the side of the radiator, and we're going to pull it in here. And plus, it's got some kind of issue with the fuel pump, I think, the background or something. We're going to get it on the lift and take a look at it. But I tell you what, I'm really enjoying having Mr. Mrhevyshevy here and the young man. And that young man is a fine young man too. He come in last night. I was washing dishes. He said, "You need any help?" "No, I got her." And he said, "Boy, if you need anything, just let me know." He's a good boy. So it's just been so much fun having him here. All right, I'm gonna drag that hoopy in here. We got things to do. on the stove by the coffee pot. That's what we're nibbling on this morning. I'm gonna make a big breakfast. You can help yourself. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. Maybe nothing no more than has already.
Hopefully that's the case. Need a smaller one?
Might be helpfuler.
Mrhevyshevy, he's at the ready, man. I put that easy out in there and he was standing there with a crescent wrench, ready to go. No grass growing under this guy.
Smaller wrench.
Well, I got that. I got little Licklands. That lifting enough?
Starting to get a little bite.
You want to grab it?
Oh.
Man, that's a new radiator too. Probably only 5 years old. That's new to me.
I got a battery like that in my dually. I just bought it about 5 years ago, and that darn thing.
Kind of like that tires. That guy that said he got cab over had new tires. Well, they were new when I bought them. It's just going deeper in it because that plastic. It's plastic. Stinking plastic. They build stuff out of plastic nowadays.
Well, a torch might melt it out of there.
Well, yeah, it's probably melted down
Heat gun.
inside the radiator.
Or a little chisel and a hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll yank that battery out of there. Get things out of the way.
Might be able to turn it with a little chisel and a
Well,
hammer.
I've got little chisels right here. I got little hammers right here. I'm gonna get that battery out of the way, I think. Nothing but the best for the old hoopy. That's right. Yellow top Optima. Yeah, buddy. A little light on the subject wouldn't hurt either. I can't see very good because I'm old. What I got? Look at. I might have some. Well, that'd get much. That'd be wonderful if something like that. O-ring on it.
It might be the answer. Take a
Probably standard thread.
little pipe plug.
I bet it's a metric thread. Don't you imagine? Mrhevyshevy, he taught me a hack, a life hack. He put a little notch in that bolt so it would catch, and We can't get that plastic plug out, so we're just going to run a plug inside of it. See if it'll seal up. Do we need to put any goop on those threads before you finish it down, or maybe the hole? We'll see.
Maybe we'll it ain't doing as good as I want.
Well, we'll have to figure out another hack.
You know what we need to do? A tap. You got a 3/8 tap?
I do. Sure I do. I must have. Don't tell Mr. Mrhevyshevy, we'll get his bald spot in the video.
Grass don't grow on a busy street.
I didn't know I had a bald spot until I started doing YouTube and watched my videos back.
That's the same thing happened to me.
I got an eagle's nest.
Somebody was over to the house the other day and she said, I something how that came out. I said, see my bald spot? She said, you're so tall, I never saw it. That was a good response.
Well, what happened is, I'm 5'10" and a half, but my hair's only 5'7".
Yeah.
We'll worry about antifreeze later. You don't need no antifreeze till it's 120 degrees. Used to call it antifreeze, now they call it coolant. And there's all different colors.
Yeah,
Orange. I had to get some orange for my
red.
O2, and there's red, blue for Subarus, newer ones. Oh, I just liked it when it was all green.
That's right. Do they sell it used at do they have pull parts around here?
Yeah.
The one near where I go is they sell the used antifreeze.
Really?
I don't
Well,
know.
that'd be good.
It looks like some nasty stuff to me. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, for something like this, it really don't matter. I've strained it before. I don't hear
so far.
I don't hear anything running in the floor.
It's holding so far.
Yeah. How about that? Well, I need to look at that transmission mount. I need to look at that fuel pump. Yeah.
So we got to run it up a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it up in the air some more. Okay, do that again. The whole motor and everything jumping around. The rubber mounts on the transmission are shot.
It ain't gonna come out though.
No, it won't come out. It might flop around a little bit. But
Maybe just stick a piece of mud flap or two under.
I don't know if I'm getting that in camera. Here, let me hold that camera up there. Do that again. Yeah, she's a little loose. That's all right. That's all right.
I've never been under a Subaru before.
Yeah, we'll turn the camera on in case something good happens. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Filter off. My gasoline run all down my arm and everything. Well, that wasn't bad. Look at that. Look at this here.
Smell a little like gas. The ladies love it anyways.
Oh, yeah, we'll be all right. Well, I don't know if that'll help, but it sure couldn't hurt.
Can't hurt it.
Cannot hurt. Okay. I don't know what else to do except take it out and drive it up a hill.
Yeah, we could just study out in a minute, make sure there's nothing else silly happening.
Yeah, that ain't real good, that wire hanging down there, but, you know, until it breaks. I haven't drug it off yet. Well, we got to make a little repair. I would be honored if you would weld that, young man. That'd just make my day.
See the crack? Welded
better already.
We done?
All you need is a little practice.
Good job, man. That makes my day. Did you lose your shoes?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay.
Well, we took that burb out for a test run, and the fellas got to do a little sightseeing, and I think they had a pretty good time. I know I sure did.
Well, the burb is in the air. We went on a 14-hour drive today, and then we came home and went for a drive in this.
And now,
Now,
we're gonna prepare for another drive tomorrow.
yeah, we'll swap the oil out in this thing, oil filter, and change out some lube in the hind end, and put some shocks on it. Yeah, that's all it needs. Should be raring to go. I usually let that stuff set up a little bit before it sends it down. Do you do that?
Yeah. Which is fine because we got plenty of other stuff to do.
A young man said he thought the wipers didn't work. Well, they work just great. Look at that. It's perfect, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, Mr. Mrhevyshevy has a job where he's on the phone all day long, and I think he kind of enjoyed getting away from that, and I hope he was able to relax a little bit. I think so. And I tell you what, I sure enjoyed having the Mrhevyshevys here, and that young man, you can tell that boy has had some really good parenting. I'm really impressed with that young man, and I hope they'll come back and visit again. I really had fun in the shop wrenching with Mr. Mrhevyshevy, and that's something I'd look forward to for a long time. So that was really fun for me, and I hope they enjoyed it. Anyway, we got the burb all serviced, and they hit the road, and I hope they'll come back again someday. I'd really like that.